Okay, I am a mama that just sent her 9-year-old to 3rd grade. And like so many of you out there, our excitement to get them out of the house might have been overshadowed by their nervous little faces.
Well, think about it, KG. All that newness, all that change, there's a lot of uncertainty and things beyond their control that their brains have to process and understand. But there are ways to deal with it. We have tips to help manage back-to-school anxiety.
The new school year can be stressful for kids.
Anxiety is normal. It really depends on how much anxiety there is. If your child is isolating, is crying, is telling you they don't want to go to school, then, there's a problem. And you really need to address it head on.
We spoke with licensed marriage and family therapist Garcia-Balis to learn how to manage our kids' back-to-school anxiety. And it starts with recognizing that nerves are normal.
There's a myth that speaking about the anxiety will create more anxiety in your child, and that's simply not the case. It's actually the opposite. So when you speak about what you're seeing, if you see that your child's nervous and anxious, say it. Hey, I notice that you're anxious. Hey, I notice that you're crying a little more than you typically do. And talk about it. What do you think that's about? And if your child can't figure it out, then you help them figure it out. I wonder if it's because school's starting. And then you may get your child either have an aha moment, oh my God, that's it, or start, oh yeah, that's it. And then you can talk about it and figure out ways to help them cope with the anxiety.
Next, reduce fear of the unknown.
It's really, really helping them, put them at ease and talking about scenarios.
So tour the campus ahead of time and practice driving to school.
Now it's not an unknown. Then that just makes them feel more comfortable and more at ease with what they're going to get into. So now they can anticipate what's coming.
Finally, it's never too early to teach coping skills.
So teachable techniques include deep breathing, and then there's grounding techniques, and these are more of my favorite, which is really using your senses. So what really helps children ground themselves is when you actually use numbers and your senses. So 5 things that you can see. You can see the playground in the distance. You can see your teacher. What are 4 things that you can hear? You can hear a whistle. You can hear the bell ring. What are 3 things that you can feel? You can feel your butt. You can feel your feet in your shoes. And then there's 2 things that you can smell. Can you smell those pancakes in the morning? And 1 thing that you can taste, the maple syrup from your morning breakfast. So it's counting that down really helps children get themselves out of that anxiety and really ground themselves and focus on the moment.
We're helping our kids embrace the new school year thanks to these tips.